Myself Prithviraj. In this session, we will study another method comes under topological sorting, that is DFS based algorithm. In the previous session, we have studied about source removal algorithm, and in this session we will see what exactly mean by DFS based algorithm. As per the definition about the topological sorting, for given any direct acyclic graph, the method of arranging the vertices in some particular order is called as topological sorting. And when it comes to the DFS, that is depth first search, which starts with the initial node of a graph and then it will go to all its nearby vertices. Then it make use of a special data structure that is called as stack. Let us see the steps to be performed to find the topological ordering using DFS method. First step is select the arbitrary vertex and push that vertex into stack. You can choose any vertex randomly and push that vertex onto the top of the stack. Select the vertex on the top of the stack, then visit to the adjacent vertex of the selected vertex, and while visiting, suppose if that vertex is not visited, then only we can visit to the adjacent vertex and then push that vertex onto the top of the stack. If the vertex is reached to dead end, then pop that vertex from the stack. We have to perform these steps from 2 to 4 for all the vertices in the graph. Lastly, reverse order of popped vertices, that becomes the topological sequence. Now, for this given graph, we have to find the topological ordering using DFS method. Now let us take the graph first. Then we should have 3 columns: selected vertex, adjacent vertex and popped vertex. Then as per the discussion, we have to make use of a stack for this method. Now according to the first step, we have to select an arbitrary vertex and push that vertex onto the top of the stack. Now initially I'll consider the first vertex as A. Then we have to push this vertex onto the top of the stack. Initially stack is empty. Now A is pushed into the stack. Second step is select the vertex which is there on the top of the stack. Now on the top of the stack we have A. Then the first selected vertex is A. Then visit adjacent vertex if it is not visited of the selected vertex and push that vertex onto the top of the stack. Now from A, the adjacent vertex is C. Then here I have taken the adjacent vertex as C and push that C onto the top of the stack. Now there is nothing to pop from the stack. Next, based on the top of the stack, we have to select the next vertex. On the top we have C, so next selected vertex is C, and from C the adjacent vertex is E. So we have selected the adjacent vertex as E. As per the step, we have to push that vertex onto the top of the stack. Now E is pushed into the stack. Now there is nothing to pop from the stack. Now based on the top element on the stack, we have to select the next vertex. So on the top of the stack we have E. So next selected vertex is E. Now for E, look at the adjacent vertex. See, for E there is no adjacent vertex. Now suppose if the vertex is reached to the dead end, as we have studied in the different steps, if the vertex reached to the dead end, then we have to pop the vertex from the stack. Now here we can observe that when it reaches to E, from E there is no path. Okay, so that itself is a dead end. Then adjacent vertex is nil and we have to pop the element from the stack. So popped element is, or popped vertex is E. Next step is, based on the top of the stack, we have to select the next vertex. So on the top of the stack we have C. So next selected vertex is also C. Now for C, what is the adjacent vertex? So for C, the adjacent vertex is only E, because E is already visited. Okay. Next, again C reached to dead end. So there is no adjacent vertex for C. Then pop C from the stack. So next popped vertex is C. In the next step, based on the top of the stack, we have A. The next selected vertex is A. So from A, we already visited the vertex C. The vertex which is not visited is D. So that we have the adjacent vertex D. So that we can select D and push this D onto the top of the stack. Now popped vertex is nil here. There is nothing to pop. Now based on the top of the stack we have D. So next selected vertex is D. So from D, the adjacent vertex is C and E. So both C as well as V which are visited. So there is no adjacent vertex for D. So adjacent vertex is nil. Then we have to pop the element called D from the stack. So popped element or popped vertex is D. Now based on the top of the stack we have A. So the next selected vertex is A. From A, the adjacent vertices are C and D. Both C and D are visited. So there is no vertex which is adjacent to A, which are not visited. Okay, so we have to pop A from the stack. So popped vertex is A. Now everything is done, but one vertex still remaining, that is B. So select B, push B onto the stack. Then based on the top of the stack, the vertex is B. Select the vertex B. Now adjacent to B. So the vertices which are adjacent to B are A and B. Sorry, A and D. So but both are visited. So there is no adjacent vertex to B because both are already visited. No adjacent vertex for B and it is nil, and then we can pop the vertex from a stack, that is popped vertex is B. That's it. So we have gone through all the vertices of a given graph. Then according to the method or according to the steps, the reverse order of popped vertices becomes a topological sequence. So reverse order, that becomes a topological sequence. Then in this case, topological order of vertices are B, A, D, C and E. So this is the result after applying DFS method for the given graph. This is a question for you. Apply DFS method to find the topological ordering for this given graph. Thank you.